Alright, let's pick another one. Randomly. Hard rock okay, go. I don't know what it is. We'll both find out together. No. No.
Without missing a word, so you can listen while you.
You know what? I always start in B, F. I gotta think. Something different. Think. I don't care who thinks I suck, because I am better than you. But I'm probably not better than you, but I'm better than you and you. And that guy up there, we're probably even. But you right there, I know I'm better than you. It's just that guy right there, I think he's better than me. You know there's actually nobody here. But if there was, I would point them out. You know, no one says anything anymore. They barely comment. They only comment if I make a huge mistake or I'm wasted. And that hasn't been for years. There was a 2-year gap, about a year and a half, 2011, part of 12, where I was way over medicated. I've got like 200,000 views on those. And I'm not saying or anything, and I'm not playing the guitar at all. I'm just pointing things out about it. It's usually about the Chinese Gibson guitar that I got, talking about. Everybody want to hear it. And then just a bunch of crap. And the other one is the Randy Rhoads one, where I took that part of the documentary that was going to come out by Peter Margolis, and this guy was supposedly working on it. So I went down there, told my story, and it was in a little place, like a studio. It's like a 2 or 3 camera shoot. Did 3 takes. First 2 was just whatever, and then the third, I had a kind of a script, and I was dressed different, and that one I don't have. I just have 1 copy. So I put it up on the internet since I knew the documentary wasn't going to come out, and that son of a bitch wasn't going to sue me. It really didn't matter. So that one's got 80,000 views or whatever, and it's just non-stop just ripping me apart. You didn't know, Randy. You're full of crap. Those aren't the right. That's not Randy's guitar. Because I'm holding the polka dot Jackson. Oh, God, people are so stupid. I brought 2 rare guitars. One, the Jackson, the polka dot they put out, V, is signed by Mrs. Rhoads, and it says Dolores Rhoads, and other part Ozzy Osbourne. So I brought it. Thought it would be interesting. The other one was a very rare, one-of-a-kind, early San Dimas, and it was a white with black polka dots. So, you know, black and white, white and black. Here's 2, just for show. You know, for the guitar. And on the third one, I actually played 1. But that's not, I don't know where that is. I only have the 1 crappy one. I put it up, and people just, bitch! So stop it, you idiots! Get a life, dude. So what? So I grew up in the same city as Randy Rhoads. You don't believe that? Burbank. I lived on a street name, well, I'm not giving it out, and he lived a few blocks over. I'm not giving that out either, because I know Kelly gets pissed off. Because I did it once, and apparently someone tracked it down. But it's just a few blocks over. And a couple blocks past that was my friend at the time that introduced me to him. I mean, not actually introduced me. I'd known him and seen him and say, hey, dude, you know, what about this? What do you think about that? Hey, cool, man. You know, because he would walk around Burbank. He'd drive around. He'd always be at the 7-Eleven down the street from my house getting Big Gulp Dr. Pepper and Abba Zaba all the time. Anybody that knows Randy knows that he ate Abba Zabas a lot. Like he chain smoked. And it's just, you know, stupid things. And there's a lot of personal stuff I never will put out there because I'll have to rip people's heads off. And there's stuff that I know that nobody knows except for the family. And the only way I know is because my mom and Dolores Rhoads talked a lot right after it happened. Because teacher that took George Lynch's place, I hated him, so I split after George and came back, and Craig Turner started teaching. And he was great teacher. I took lessons from him for like a year, I think. But, and he was Randy's #1 student, and he almost got the job. I don't know what they were smoking that they picked Jake E. Lee, because the other, you know, Craig Turner, or Craig Collins Turner, I guess he's known as now, blew him away. No question. It's not even a contest, but whatever. Maybe he was too... No, he wasn't. No, because he had his own thing. He had like a jazzy... Where, Randy was classical. You could hear that classic influence. Craig has like a jazz influence, so maybe that comes from this Alan Holdsworth thing. I don't know. But, yeah. People that with too much time, trolls, stay away from me. Because I will just shut you down, and that'll be the end of it. And you're really accomplishing nothing. I mean, why would I say this crap if it wasn't true? Because I could be called out like that by the family, by people that actually did know him, and a lot of people that know me knew that I know him. But, that's the guy that rode over to his house with me. Brent Woods. I don't know what band he's in now, but he's been in a few bands. He got kind of, some good exposure, whatever. But me and him were good friends during junior high and part of high school. And then he kind of went all prep. And I kept growing my hair, and we went beep. And then, like, towards the end of the 80s, he decided he was going to try his hand at it, which was unbelievably, he got signed, but it was too late. The carpet was rolling up, and you were done. So I'm glad that I played all the way through the 80s, because I got to tour and to do all that crap, and it was fun. So there you go. Enough. I'm actually going to have a guy he's writing a screenplay about this, so I don't want to get too much out, but it'll be out anyway. It's not like, I learned this from this guy. Because no one listens to me anyways. Later.